¿Qué tal a todos? Bienvenidos a otro Manca después de una semana de descanso, después de la intensidad que tuve al pasar Resident Evil 7, que sé que todavía no lo habéis visto, pero os prometo que está pasado y lo tengo que subir. Antes de nada saludar a Andrés, que está por ahí por el chat. ¿Qué tal? Gracias como siempre. Y bueno, pues ya sabéis que os prometí una vez que me pasara los Arkham que iba a jugar a los de PC. Entonces, pues, sé que primero vino el Resident 7, bueno, que fue algo que mucha gente me lo pidió y todo eso. Y nada, pues ahora ya lo prometido es deuda. Vamos a empezar con el capítulo 1, solo el capítulo 1, vamos a hacer como el número de Walking, ¿vale? A día por capítulo. Y en principio van a ser los dos juegos seguidos, ¿vale? Para que veáis. Que los tengo aquí a mano. Aunque creo que hay uno que está suelto. Sí, correcto. Vale, van a ser los dos seguidos, ¿vale? La primera temporada y el enemigo dentro. Vale, pues hola. Requetejón. Pues eso, que jugaremos los dos seguidos y luego ya veremos qué hacemos con nuestra vida. Y ya después, ya veremos. Comentaros. Lo repetiré de todas formas mañana, ¿vale? Y el propio miércoles. Pero el miércoles habrá dos directos. Tendremos el propio sobre las 6:30 del Batman. Y luego tendremos a las 10 de la noche, espero que con compañía, el supuesto State of Play de Sony, ¿vale? Y veremos a ver qué es lo que nos depara la futura generación. Y eso, lo que sí queda claro es que no va a haber nada de Village, eso ya lo sabemos, ya lo sabéis. Y tenéis un vídeo en el canal de por qué lo sé. Así que nada más, vamos a dejarnos de rollos y vamos a empezar con el primer capítulo. Perdón. Selecciona un color para el Tecnopack. Azul, rojo, amarillo o morado. Morado, que es más elegante. El color de tu Tecnopack determina el color de los dispositivos de Batman, los objetos y la IQ. Vale. Esta serie de juegos varía según las decisiones que tomas. La historia está personalizada a tu estilo de juego, claro. Por eso juego a estos juegos, porque me gusta que esté personalizada y ver mis manqueos. Incluso en las... Ay, no me sale. En este tipo de juegos, en las aventuras gráficas. Ayuntamiento, 2032. Gotham City. Os espero. ¡Hola!
Get it open. On it. Hey, you think he's gonna show? He'll bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Esperar un segundito, que no sé por qué no oigo los diálogos. Ahora sí.
Christ. Move in.
The hell?
Back! Get back!
Uy.
Gordon. They're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Hey! Wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops want him dead.
Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Este es más fácil de controlar, que los Arkham. Hola.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
Ay, me he confundido de botón.
Strength
Empezamos
and
bien.
silence aren't enough to keep you alive.
Hola, qué tajo.
Shit!
The hell'd he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out. What was that?
Ah, joder, digo, no sé cuál que hay que darle. Van cayendo. Eso lo hacía yo en el Arkham. Cómo molaba. Y luego les dejaba ahí colgando como choritos. Pic.
What the hell is this?
Me encanta. Hola, Miquel. Qué fácil, así sí puedo usar yo el batarán, joder. Sí da gusto. ¿Ves? Como choritos.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come at! Come
Sí,
on!
tenemos peli interactiva, sí. ¡Hola! Pelea, pelea. Pelea, pelea. ¡Hola! Qué guapo. Ven aquí, bonito. Te voy a hacer una caramba. ¡Hombre!
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy.
Uy.
Payday.
Qué cabrona. Qué mala persona.
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
No está mal Bruce, pero no sé. Prefiero a Javi. Prefiero a Javier García.
So
Vale.
That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit.
Qué pitch más
The
horrible le han
law.
puesto a Troy Baker.
Don't
con
tell
el
me
papá.
that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
No one else will. I'm the only one who gets the job done.
Sounds lonely. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
Uy, 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 uy. Joder, Batman, me hagas una, ¿A que solamente gusta en el ojo? ¡Hola!
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
¡Qué cabrona, tío!
Two of them now? Jesus! I got it! Wait! Do not shoot!
Casi me pillas, bonito. ¿Por qué cuando los golpes me dan a mí son que parecen que son fuertes, pero cuando es a ella parece que no le he hecho casi nada? Son blanditos los golpes. Puedes cogerlo.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
Pues hombre, acabo de empezar, no seamos impacientes, por favor, no sé, me imagino que hay más.
Damn it! I said don't shoot!
No!
Pero esto es igual que los de The Walking Dead, ¿eh? ¡Qué cabrón! Uy, tírala. No ganchito. Vale, le he dado. Cuando se quita las gafas.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Give up! There's no way out!
Give me some credit.
Hala, para arriba, bonita.
Bye, Bat.
Menudazo rupia.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then.
¿Qué serán? ¿Píxeles en la sombra? Oy, 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 ¿qué es eso, por favor? Claro, en comparación con la Xbox. Sí, ya hay líneas de diálogo, sí. Lo que pasa es que has llegado a mitad, pero había también antes.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city.
Casi, sí, totalmente in media res. Ah, vale.
Only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause. He would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always.
¿Por qué me mira todo el mundo?
Say hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Well, I tee him up and he knocks him down. That's how Mr. Wayne and I do business. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just wanted to make an entrance.
Congratulations, you almost missed it. You are a pillar of this city and my campaign. I need you here, tuxedoed and shaking hands. No one came here tonight to see me.
Some champagne.
They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again.
I'll do anything for Gotham. It's my home.
It's our home. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, a new face for Gotham?
Look at you. It's not half bad.
De caras va la cosa, eh.
Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands.
Venga, vale.
Come on.
Que el chico se pone nervioso, si no estrecho manos. Por lo visto.
Hans?
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to...
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello,
¿Qué tal,
Bruce.
Regina here is
señora?
the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent.
Que tiene
from a
muchos
pothole
fallos
on
este
Main
juego,
Street,
¿por qué?
But I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you.
Oh.
After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference.
Eso es.
And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent.
Todo el mundo.
Everyone.
Ah, en la
Right,
traducción,
right.
como todos los juegos de
Of course.
Telltale.
Old families
raro es
like
que no
ours
haya.
should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild
¿Verdad?
goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky.
Totalmente, es
indoors.
un cascarrabias.
There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Harvey Dent is our best shot. Put him in a room with anyone for 15 minutes and that grin will win him over.
He's gonna need more than that, son.
Oh, it hasn't been 15 minutes yet, Bob. We've still got time. Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne,
Oh.
in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city. Oh, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway. It was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age, it must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe...
¿Qué ha pasado mucho? Déjame.
Well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Yes, well, that was a long time ago. I've moved on.
Of course, of course.
Together, we'll help the whole city move on. Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
Hombre, soy un hombre de
It was
negocios y
night
estoy
of
acostumbrada a
ringing
estar con gente.
endorsements.
Fastidies.
Oh, well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Tonight is strictly off the record. We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm okay with that. I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne tick.
Está
This
liando
is
conmigo.
quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now. It's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Y el otro está directo y siguiendo la
Bruce,
corriente.
you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Well, I'm doing better. I'll tell you, if all these stuffed shirts weren't around, I'd give you the private tour.
Sí, señor. Ahora estoy mejor, ahora que estás tú.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that
Perdón.
blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Spilled some wine. It'll come out.
Stick to clear alcohols, Bruce. They never stain.
Yo no he visto nada en el cuello. Y me acabo de poner esa camisa limpia.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
Bueno.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning, Bruce. Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Let's talk privately, shall we?
Hey, I like this guy. Ready to do business before we even introduce ourselves. But we'll get to that. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home.
Uy, todos mirando. Oh, ha dicho Falcone, es su...
You're a respectable man.
Venga, te echa de la mano.
Bruce Wayne.
I know who you are. The guy who's gonna sell me his house.
¿Perdona?
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
¿Que le voy a vender mi casa? ¿De qué coño vas? Mafioso de mierda.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill had...
Oh, vaya. ¿Y por qué no se escucha?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say? Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make
Estos son
Gotham a
sus
better
fallos, sí,
place.
pero ya he visto que...
So am I. So will
Pero eso es de sonido, más que de
we all carry
traducción.
this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together.
Porque por lo que he visto la traducción no es mala, hasta ahora.
I ain't here to chinwag
Son
about
mejores
politics,
que los
Mr.
de
Wayne.
Telltale, o sea, los de The Walking Dead.
Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is.
Está jugando a mi
Let's
billar.
talk relationship. Chalk this for me.
¿Perdona?
Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine this is me, and these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. If Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
Look, I'm only talking to you because Harvey asked, trusting a friend to know what's best for Gotham.
Now that's a
Ah,
predicament.
sí, es un problema.
You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. it's the break.
I think I'll have someone see you out.
Sí.
Okay. So that's how it's gonna be. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Eso ha sonado a amenaza.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick, and he's gonna get what's coming to him.
¡Batman! Ahora no me digas que termina ahí el capítulo 1 porque es como, llevamos media hora. No puede ser. No, yo tampoco. O sea, es mi casa. Me la he pagado yo, es la casa de mis padres. Entonces no.
It's me.
Mario. Ah, perdón. Eso fue ayer. Episodio 1. Bien grande, para que sepamos. Yo ya lo he puesto en el título, pero por si acaso no os habéis percatado, es el episodio 1. Reino de las sombras. El no hace falta ponerlo. El artículo. Ah, ahí está la sangre, joder, sería una puntita de mierda.
A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battery rams to force their way in, with breaking and entering incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Vamos a ver. Leer la galería de villanos. Pues vale. Thomas y Martha Wayne, o Martha, fallecidos, fundadores de empresas Wayne, mis padres. Por eso no quiero hablar. Trabajaban sin descanso para ayudar a los menos afortunados de Gotham City, hasta que un hombre llamado Joe Hill les disparó en el callejón del crimen. He encomendado mi vida a librar a esta ciudad de la corrupción de su memoria. En su memoria, perdón. Alfred Pennyworth, mayordomo de la familia Wayne, mi fiel, paciente, hay que remarcarlo de paciente, siempre solícito Alfred. Es mi arma secreta y me hace la manga para poder seguir haciendo lo que hago noche tras noche, a pesar de sus continuas protestas. Sin él, todo se derrumbaría de un día para otro. Harvey Dent, fiscal del distrito de Gotham City, candidato a la alcaldía. Uno de mis más viejos amigos. Tiene muchas buenas ideas sobre cómo salvar Gotham, pero su ego siempre lo mete en problemas. Pese a todo, es difícil argumentar contra su impecable historial como fiscal, el mejor de Gotham en 50 años. Hamilton Hill, alcalde de Gotham City. Prueba A de todo lo que está mal en esta ciudad. Corrupta y podrida hasta la médula. Su administración debería llegar a su fin con las próximas elecciones. Ladrona gata, venga. ¿Cómo que ladrona gata? O sea, bueno, prefiero ladrona gata más que Catubela, ¿no? Pero... Crímenes, asaltos, hurto menor. Nueva criminal en la escena relacionada con varios allanamientos. Es efectiva y no deja muchas pistas. Actualmente, el Gotham City Police Department no tiene pistas. Ojalá supiera más sobre ello. Oswald Cobblepot, alias Pingüino. Mira, no sabía que sería Pingüino también. Crímenes, tráfico de armas, combates de boxeo ilegales, tenencia de bienes robados. Era un amigo de la infancia, pero ahora es casi un extraño para mí. Como en mi caso, su familia se desmoronó aquí en Gotham. Se fue a un internado de Inglaterra. Fue cuando tomamos diferentes caminos. Al parecer, el crimen lo sedujo y ahora es a lo que se dedica. En las 2 últimas décadas se ha ganado un amplio historial delictivo y un apodo de lo más extraño. ¿Pingüino? ¿Qué pasó? James Gordon, teniente de unidad de delitos graves del Gotham City Police Department. Asociados, Bárbara Gordon, hija. ¿Os acordáis de Bárbara, no? Policía de manual. Una fuente confiable y segura de información. Es un hombre de familia, poco propenso a tomar riesgos necesarios en las calles. Vicky Bale, periodista de investigación del Gotham Gazette. Una de las periodistas del Gazette más ambiciosas y competentes. He leído sus reportajes. Algunos pueden ser un poco sensacionalistas, pero su pasión por la verdad es incuestionable. Lleva bastante tiempo con el periódico y es muy polivalente. Otros matarían por tener acceso a los informes a los que tiene acceso. Puede que tenga más información sobre lo que ocurre en Gotham que yo. Un día quizás necesite descubrir qué sabe. Puede que esta chica sea una buena fuente de información. Carmine Falcone. Es que Falcone, me acuerdo de Friends yo que decía, va pa' Napoli. En fin, sin más. Chorradas, Yakeru. Propietario del Skyline Club, capo de la familia Falcone. Es la peor clase de gángster, la que intenta mezclarse con la alta sociedad. Parece que está metido en todo, contrabando, bienes inmuebles, soborno, fraude. Podría meterlo en prisión, pero saldría al día siguiente. Podría acabar con una de sus operaciones, pero en su lugar aparecerían 2 más. Su imperio es enorme y tiene muchas capas. Hay que encontrar pruebas sólidas y válidas para condenarlo. Gotham City. Que no City, City. Ahora no me apetece decirlo en inglés. Población 10 millones. Joder. Esta ciudad es una criatura viviente. Nunca deja de crecer, tanto a lo ancho como a lo alto. La gente que habita aquí son sobrevivientes, que no supervivientes. Tienen que serlo y se merecen algo mejor que esta corrupción que infesta. Centro psiquiátrico Arkham. Me lo conozco muy bien. Lo he recorrido de arriba abajo y de derecha a izquierda. Fundado en noviembre de 1921. El único hospital psiquiátrico de máxima seguridad de Gotham City, por ahora. Obsoleto, en el sentido más amplio de la palabra. El edificio se está desmoronando, el equipo es anticuado y la metodología que emplea el personal deja mucho que desear. Doy fe. Cuando el Hospital en Memoria de Thomas y Martha Wayne abra sus puertas, estos pacientes podrán contar al fin con el tratamiento de Empresas Wayne, fundada en 1870. Corporación multinacional fundada por mis antepasados dedicada a todo tipo de producción y finanzas. Heredé de mi padre una mayoría de acciones, pero no participo en sus operaciones cotidianas. Sin embargo, sus recursos de I+D me resultaron de gran ayuda para mis intereses privados. Me estás viendo también en el podcast de Duel, madre mía, o sea, hoy estás Yakeru a tope, Mikel. O sea, me estás viendo en la tele, en YouTube y en el móvil en Twitch, ¿no? Yo en mi tele sí tengo Twitch, ¿eh? De hecho, suelo poner directos, ¿ves? Ya, vale. Suele pasar. No, a mí misma no. Si no es mi canal, es el canal de Duel. Ya no hay más, ¿no? Ah, pues eso, el podcast está en la tele, sí, por eso. Eso he dicho, lo que pasa es que yo, que suelo ver directos en Twitch en la tele, que hay Twitch para Smart TV, por lo menos para LG. No hay Neverthing para LG, pero sí hay Twitch, ¿te lo puedes creer? Menú anterior, vale. Informes de prensa. Centro de noticias sobre Gotham. El fiscal Dent pone presión sobre el alcalde para que condene a los justicieros por Wilson G. Ay, madre. Me reí sola por mis chorradas. Harvey Dent, fiscal del distrito de Gotham, le pide a la oficina del alcalde que haga frente públicamente a la oleada de acciones justiciores que asolan las calles. El alcalde Hill no puede esperar a la oficina del fiscal del distrito que la oficina del fiscal del distrito procese los casos siguiendo otro criterio distinto a la ley, dijo Dent durante la rueda de prensa en el ayuntamiento. Dent ha adoptado una posición firme contra los justicieros de Gotham, desde el repunte en tiroteos por parte de los ciudadanos hasta el superhéroe con traje Batman. Dent triunfa actualmente de gran popularidad debido a que tiene uno de los índices de trabajos pendientes sobre criminalidad más bajos del estado. Su innovador programa de asistencia a las víctimas fue parte de la plataforma que llevó a su reciente reelección después de convertirse en el fiscal de distrito más joven de Gotham con tan solo 26 años. Oye, sería un honor que me hicieran una categoría Neverthill. Chorradas de Yakeru. Sí. Mola. Hombre, mi meme de Chris podía estar ahí perfectamente, que me lo ocurrió. Vale. Teniente de la policía elegido para liderar cuerpo especial. Por James Hagopia. Joder, tío, los apellidos son graciosos. El comisario Peter Grugan de Gotham City Police Department eligió al teniente Gordon para encabezar el cuerpo especial después de que la tasa de criminales en los bajos mundos de Gotham presentó un incremento alarmante reciente. El teniente Gordon insistió hoy en una rueda de prensa que somos conscientes de los elementos malvados que están apareciendo y movilizándose en masa por nuestra ciudad. En estos momentos son desconocidos, pero no han pasado desapercibidos. Les encontraremos. Gordon se ganó una baja honrosa de la Infantería de Marina de los Estados Unidos antes de unirse al Departamento de Policía de Gotham. Y desde entonces ha subido de rango rápidamente. Ha dicho varias veces que la Marina le convirtió en el hombre que es. Las empresas Wayne financian el reemplazo del centro psiquiátrico de Arkham por Thomas Idaho. La rama caritativa de las empresas Wayne, dirigida por Robert y Regina Telltale, ha anunciado el financiamiento de un nuevo hospital psiquiátrico para reemplazar el obsoleto centro psiquiátrico Arkham. Durante años, el centro psiquiátrico ha generado titulares por sus acercamientos inhumanos en el tratamiento de los pacientes y la violencia, muchas veces mortal, de los prisioneros que escapan. Pero pronto dejará de ser un problema. El hospital en memoria de Thomas y Martha, como será llamado, ofrecerá una mezcla de confinamiento. Me encanta esa palabra, confinamiento. De máxima seguridad con prácticas de cuidado de la salud mental modernas para curar realmente a aquellos que están sufriendo. Hay ambiciosos planes en marcha para transferir a todos los reclusos de Arkham tan pronto como la construcción esté finalizada y se haya implementado un programa crítico de rehabilitación y liberación. Muy bien. Ya está. No hay nada más, ¿no? Aquí para ver. Pantalla principal.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed. And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city, he vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families are true. We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero.
Harvey Dent.
With over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our city alone. He needs your help. He believes that together we can make a dent in Gotham's crime. But it starts with you. Vote for Harvey Dent and elect a real crime fighter to Gotham's mayoral seat. I'm Harvey Dent, and I approve this message.
Nunca he entendido eso de los anuncios de política a los americanos. Soy no sé qué, no sé cuántos y apruebo este mensaje. ¿Es para la autenticidad o algo así? No lo sé.
We're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg processing
Siempre East Chemical está en llamas.
Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down.
¿Se han cargado a Falcone?
Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with.
¡Qué buena esa! Me ha gustado como eslogan de... eslogan político. Que le den al crimen.
While pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few have died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition. The police don't have any suspects at the time. 2 more patients have gone missing from Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon, should be considered dangerous if found.
Bueno, Andrés, si quieres te pasas luego o si no lo ves en diferido. Adiós. Vale, sí, lo de este señor ya me... ¿Hay algo más para ver? Las entradas de cine, vale. Miquel, espero que tú me apoyes en el podcast, porque la movida siguió todavía el sábado, perdón, el domingo a la mañana.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Analizar disco duro. Ah, mira, claro. La silla gaming.
Let's find out what was so important.
Claro. Cifrado, ¿es? Con 2 sis.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a
Ah, bueno, claro,
gymnasium,
sí.
a basketball court, and a movie
A ver,
theater.
esto va a durar poquito.
And yet I always find you here,
Si solo lo sigues
in
luego.
a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur.
Morador de las cuevas.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that Catwoman?
¡Gatubela! ¡Ay, oh, Gatubela! ¡Qué grande!
What are we looking at?
Try a different angle.
A ver. Para girar el holograma. Ah, solo izquierda-derecha. Qué mal. Vale. ¿Y para el otro lado?
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah, Thanks for the interruption.
Well, it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
Ya te digo, suena muy a reggaetón lo de Gatubela.
No,
Pero siempre me ha hecho, mira, ¿ves? Gatubela.
Aren't helping.
Es que además me hacía gracia en Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe que estaba doblado en castellano, pero la llamaban Gatubela y Guasón. Es como, tío, o sea, no hagáis, o sea, pero el juego es malo, muy malo. Es un pre-injustice. Pero era gracioso por eso.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately, as Bruce or Batman.
That's not the point. I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
Espera, ahora que lo pienso, si es que Gatubela podía ser perfectamente el título de una canción de reggaetón.
No
one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
I have a job to do, okay? A responsibility to this city. You know why I do this.
For the car, I presume.
Odio ese coche.
Yes, you drive that thing like a bat out of hell.
Odio ese coche, Alfred, lo de ella, ¿sabes?
Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
Tarjeta comercial.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Hostia, soy un poco locura,
He only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is...
Una hora de Batmóvil con Quita y Bevens y listo a las calles. Joder. Venga, vale, dé una oportunidad, muchacho.
I think he just wants to reconnect. Criminal record or not, he's still an old friend.
A lot can change over the years. If I remember correctly, Oswald was fond of the old firecrackers in the toilet trick. I worry what he's graduated to. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Me lo estás poniendo muy mal, Alfred. Pero muy, muy mal. Parque Cobblepot, 6:06 AM. Hola. Si es que voy provocando. Voy en camisa y voy con un botón desabrochado. Pues que voy provocando, ya lo sé yo.
Where are you, Oz?
¿Puedo hablar con...? No, no puedo hablar con... Graffiti. Periódico reciente. Vamos a ver primero el periódico. Ese tiene coronavirus, hijo. Venga, tira. Es que si le doy pasta se la va a utilizar para meterse. Entonces pues no... Venga, va, toma. Joder, pues si le he dado un puñado ahí de pasta. Pensaba que le iba a dar una moneda. Madre mía, estos ricos, les sobra la pasta. Llegaré tarde, nos vamos a la estatua. Oh.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
¿Y cómo tiene mi número? Ahora que lo pienso. Vamos a mirar las paredes. Pero si no había nada, ponía que había graffiti. Yo lo entiendo.
Well, it isn't what it used to be.
Ay, qué buena. Sí, bueno, yo también le entiendo en cierto modo. Pero bueno, eso ya te lo cuento por privado. Uy, 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 uy.
Watch wallet cash. With this goes through you.
Bueno, pinchito.
Hey, you heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing.
End him.
Me defenderé, ¿no?
Gentlemen.
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
Eso no es boxeo, ¿eh? ¡Hola!
Stay down.
¡Hola, hola, hola, hola!
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
¡Oh!
This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little, Hey, good as new.
Sí.
Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something.
Yeah, well.
A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
Well, those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us.
Bueno, a ver, ¿de qué quieres hablar? ¿Del parque o del qué?
Choose right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I have my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily... Ugh. Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. I never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families.
O sea, que te lo has cargado tú.
All he
Seguro.
needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, though. A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
It remains to be seen, don't it? I've
No
got
entiendo muy
great
bien hacia
affection
dónde
for
quiere ir
you,
este
Bruce.
señor.
I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Ay, los bandos en esta vida.
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Rueda de prensa por el nuevo hospital comienza pronto. Hay un auto esperando en la parte de atrás del parque. Ya, pero la cosa es que me tienen que vestir y tal, porque no voy a ir así vestido. Menudo cochecito, me he traído.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
Good morning, everyone.
Que ser educados.
Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane.
Alfred.
Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid, escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Now, Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a match.
Kamen Rider. Ah, no, perdón.
A hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. Let us honor their memory with this new facility, in the hope that a night like that never happens again.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm, sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you.
Cuéntame.
With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
We should tear down the walls and erase it from the map. I don't want us lingering on past mistakes. I want us to focus on Gotham's future. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss
Bueno, ya
Carmine
estamos otra vez.
Falcone into your home. You even shook his hand.
Harvey is the one who invited him.
Bruce?
Personally, I would never welcome that man into my home. Anyone else have a question?
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
¿Qué pasa? Urgente.
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
I don't comment on rumors. Why don't we just stick to real journalism?
Vamos a ser serios.
Mr. Wayne!
No,
Wayne,
Mr.
is
Wayne.
all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
All right, this press conference is over.
¿Qué orden?
Mr. Wayne! Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's
Yeah.
coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please, settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
What? ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Por qué no entra en mi casa? Así, de gratis. Qué fuerte.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant.
Hey.
It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
There's gotta be a mistake.
That's what we're here to find out. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe you did.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own.
And what do you expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this
Y
himself.
cabrón. Puto alcalde.
As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
The DA is going to hear about this.
Unless Harvey becomes a mayor, there's not much he can do. Can't smile this thing to death. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes,
I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Chao. ¿Qué me has roto? ¡Ah! La foto de los padres. Pero qué sensibilidad la de la policía. ¿Lo veis? Pobre chaval. Yo lo entiendo.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Por si no habíamos visto todavía esta escena, siempre la tienen que enseñar. ¿Y esta qué hace aquí?
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
This is the second time you've shown up uninvited.
Well, it's difficult to book a meeting with you.
Well, I enjoy my privacy.
Enjoyed. Past tense. Sorry, but if the press has their way, you're not gonna have any for a while. Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have
que
no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
Carmine Falcone wants me to be in his pocket. He crashed Harvey's fundraiser and pretty much said, hop in.
Well, maybe he thinks putting a little fear in you will make you jump.
It won't.
By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We have never had and never will have connections to organized crime.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
Claro, pues ya se lo digo.
You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
Este planea también.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family? We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'...
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Se va a cagar en Harvey. Café triste. ¿Cómo pone el café triste? De nombre, tío.
A warrant?
Sí.
What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made 2 enemies.
Vale.
I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? That just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
Do you think Falcone could be behind it?
He didn't seem too thrilled after the fundraiser. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
We need to fight back. Hill cannot get away with this.
It may not be a war we can win.
The city will be behind you, Harvey, just like I am.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Ahora sí salen, ¿eh?
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selina.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there.
Claro que sí, guapi.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, sorry.
Selina's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
Business.
Well, let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Did you at least get a look at the guy?
Good enough to make an ID.
I'll get Gordon down to GCPD to work on a lineup. It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. And things like this happen in my line of work. People tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
Maybe it's time to find a new job.
I don't need career advice from you, Mr. Wayne. Not all of us were born with trust funds and multi-billion-dollar corporations.
Hey, go easy on Bruce. It's not his fault he was born rich and good-looking.
At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Vale. Uy, 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 uy. Qué miradas, qué miradas. Más tensas.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
What do you want with Harvey?
Don't worry about your friend. My interest in him is personal. Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet.
Qué cabrona.
I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... why take the risk?
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
Who hired you to break into the mayor's office?
My clients prefer to remain confidential. They don't know who I am, I don't know who they are.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
No.
Not possible.
Otra cosita.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No. Give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
No way.
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Bueno, pues a ver qué hay ahí en los muelles.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Usa L para abrir las puertas. Pues abramos. ¿Qué ha pasado aquí?
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Con intestinos y todo, qué rico. Restos humanos por explosión.
Nothing left to bury. Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Vale, hay más cositas por aquí. Si no hay más aquí que ver. Ah, vincular. Restos humanos. ¡Ah, qué chulo!
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, not explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
¡Ay, qué guay! Estas cosas son las que me molaban a mí de los Arkham, de investigar la escena del crimen y reconstruirla y tal, pero no había tanto de eso. Sobre todo en Arkham Knight.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
¿Y eso qué es? Ah, el trozo del barril, vale.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted. The scrap of metal is from the exploded canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
Vale.
White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir. That bad?
Pues sí. Pero está de la cara arañada, ¿sí te iba a decir?
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Skyline Club.
Pero esto no lo puedo desgarrar. Y este está quemado. Esto sí podría examinar. Ah, tengo que vincular esto primero. No. Ahora sí. Me deja.
This man's been badly burned, but the damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Joder, pedazo de bala.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
Ahí tienes el porqué que el arañó y le hizo eso.
cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Ah, no, igual puedo vincularlo... ¿Con esto? No. Ah, vale.
Canisters were stored.
Bueno, almacenados...
Canisters of what?
Que trabajo con palets y así no se almacenan, ¿eh? Tenían que ir unos encima de otros, pero bueno. Y tendría que haber por aquí una pequeña traspi. Otras paletas.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
¿Te vas a ir a ver Buffy? ¿Tú te... Madre mía. ¿Cómo va, Oscar? ¿Ya se la ha terminado? Seguro. Vale. Pues nada, gracias. A disfrutar de Buffy. Ya hablaremos luego, que tengo que comentarte novedades. Zona sin quemar.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Joder, vale. Ahora, hasta luego. Vale, zona sin quemar. No, pero el poli no lo puedo vincular. Vale. Eso está. A ver, igual con esto. Vamos a probar. Zonas sensibles, visibles de quemaduras, de las explosiones. No, me parece que este vínculo no es bueno. Falta alguna cosa, me tiene que faltar algo. Porque me queda la rosa, creo, sin vincular. No sé. Estoy un poco perdida. puedo entrar. Yo creo que algo no está bien vinculado, ¿eh? Me da esa ligera sensación. Vale, pues... A ver.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Ahí está. Y entonces vamos a vincular a este señor con el trozo de barril. Porque seguro que encaja perfectamente.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Have you put it together?
Yes.
Yes.
Porque soy la puta ama. Algo no me puede.
Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Hala, venga. Cómo mola no tener que hacer mariconadas conmigo.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Vale. Siguiente. Yo creo que es ese. Tiene más sentido porque está más cerca. Quiero decir, tiene mejor ángulo de tiro para darle al tío y al policía y al barril.
Not a bad angle. No trace of phosphorus.
Vaya hombre. Joder. Pues algo ya dejó,
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Un cigarrillo. Encendido todavía.
Killing time.
This is the right spot. So where did he go?
Pues sigue el camino de baldosas amarillas, macho.
Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work.
Uy.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk.
Te doy otra,
I ain't telling you jack. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Uy, 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 lo bueno.
It's true what they said about you. You're a friggin' animal.
Time to live up to my reputation. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
Esa es de aviso.
Tell me.
That Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive. Had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I
Yeah,
swear!
claro.
You'll never hold a gun steady again.
Ahora es cuando le dice, soy zurdo. Déjalo.
These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
I think I need to call the coroner instead. I was wrong. Gonna need that ambulance too. The hell's going on tonight, Lieutenant?
Batman.
Bueno, bueno, bueno. El teniente
You're
gordo se
taking this
percató de
too
tu
far,
video.
Bruce.
Solo le he roto el brazo a uno. Yo no he hecho nada. Pero yo estaba así cuando llegué. No he tocado nada.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You nearly killed a man tonight. Your parents didn't raise you this way, and neither did I.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital. Next time, it might be the morgue. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave.
Vale.
You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your
Que
parents.
sí, Alfred. Que sí.
Don't lose that.
Lo que tú quieras.
I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, The burden of advice falls on me. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Vale, pues vamos a seguir con esto. Actualizado el códice, dale. Tenemos a Harry Dent, actualizado, vale. Tengo a Harry investigando que el alcalde Hill se ha adueñado de mis propiedades, pero quizás debería preocuparme más por su nueva amiga Selina Kyle, que sea Gatubela. Vale. Resulta que su nombre real es Selina Kyle y que es amiga de Harry. Y lo que es peor, sabe que soy Bruce Wayne. Tendré que mantenerme ocupado de esto. Tendré que ocuparme de esto cuanto antes. Y ya está, ¿no? Sí, vale. Resulta que volvió a la ciudad con la intención de limpiar el nombre de su familia y tiene a Carmine Falcone en la mira. Aún no averigüé qué trama, pero no es nada bueno, seguro. Mis agresivas tácticas de interrogación usadas en los muelles pueden estar debilitando su confianza. No intenté explicarme, pero obtuve lo que necesitaba. Joder, yo pensaba que si le dejaba ahí un poco el trabajo ya hecho, ¿no? Ya está, ¿vale? Pero si hay algo nuevo, se me marca como algo nuevo y no hay nada. Vale. Los rumores de corrupción mancillan el legado de la familia Wayne. ¿Por qué la Martens? Los Wayne han sido desde hace mucho tiempo considerados una de las familias más respetuosas de Gotham, pero nuevas acusaciones han vinculado al patriarca de la familia, el Dr. Thomas Wayne, y a su esposa Martha en los negocios ilegales relacionados con la familia criminal Falcone. Si esto es cierto, es posible que la impactante fortuna de la familia Wayne, estimada en miles de millones, pueda ser incautada por las autoridades durante la investigación de sus prácticas empresariales actuales. Esto sería un golpe para Bruce Wayne, su heredero, quien ha continuado con la práctica de su padre de usar el dinero para la filantropía. Sin embargo, la vida del Dr. Wayne llegó a su fin al ser víctima de un crimen callejero fortuito hace 2 décadas. Aunque no ha habido comentarios al respecto a las acusaciones por parte de Wayne, tuvo un encuentro privado con el líder de la familia criminal Falcone, Carmine Falcone, en la mansión de los Wayne en Gotham City, lo que desató las especulaciones. Batman se enreda con una bandida enmascarada en lo alto del ayuntamiento. Vale. Un asalto a la oficina del ayuntamiento del alcalde Hamilton Hill terminó la noche pasada en una lucha masiva en el tejado entre Batman y una ladrona con máscara de gato, a quien la policía ha llamado Gatubela. No Catwoman, no, Gatubela. La batalla terminó con un espectacular asalto del edificio que deja el destino de Gatubela indefinido. Sin embargo, las autoridades detuvieron a su equipo de mercenarios. Ni el departamento de policía de Gotham ni los representantes de la administración de Hill han revelado si algo fue robado en la oficina del alcalde. Debido al desenlace, muchos se han comenzado a preguntar si Batman dejó que la ladrona escapara. No podemos dejar nuestra seguridad en manos de gente anónima disfrazada, dijo el comisario Peter Krogan, del departamento de policía de Gotham City. Nunca se sabe a ciencia cierta a qué bando pertenece. Vale. Baticomputadora. Qué bueno el nombre, Baticomputadora.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
This is an insurance policy. Hill could expose Falcone if he didn't play along.
That would explain why he's never made a move against him.
Sure as hell better than any bodyguard.
Está todo pensado, Alfred. Está todo pensado.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Hombre. Es que si se... Me encanta porque los dos me están mirando a mí. Es como, me estáis poniendo un poco nervioso. Pero, a ver, yo lo más... A ver cómo decirlo. Lo más sensato sería dárselos a Gordon. Pero es verdad, lo que se decía al principio del capítulo, es que da igual, teniendo en cuenta el ejército de abogados que tiene, al día siguiente estaría en la calle. Entonces igual, si se lo damos a la periodista, es posible que acabe debilitado. Y aparte también el alcalde, y eso le vendría muy bien a Harvey para su campaña. Pues mira, sí, vamos a ver.
Vicky showed faith in me. She cares about the truth. She'll get the story out the way it needs to be told.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Vicky through the media, and Batman...
By any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried.
Me gusta mucho Troy Baker como Bruce Wayne, muchísimo. Me queda muy bien. Y más curiosamente, si recordáis que os lo dije, en Arkham City Night, no, solo en Night, Troy Baker era dos caras, era Harvey Dent. Bueno, creo que también salía en City.
This is big.
Sí, salía en
City. Drop a bomb like this, there's gonna be fallout.
That not even Falcone can survive.
Why give it to me then? You don't know how much I appreciate it, but you're a Wayne. You could have given it to anyone.
I need an ally in the press.
After handing me something like this, I'd say you got one for life. Falcone's slippery, but this is enough to hang him out to dry.
Yeah.
What this could do for the city, my career, I'm just wondering what the cost is gonna be.
It'll be worth it.
I don't know, Bruce. Falcone doesn't like bad press. If I run this story, I put a price on my head. The next time my name appears in the media, God, it might be an obituary.
I'll protect you, I promise.
Chivalrous, but unnecessary. You're not Batman. I always think, crime in the city, it's a hydra. You cut off one criminal's head.
3 more appear in its place. I know.
Unless we kill the beast once and for all. But who's even capable of that?
Batman.
If we don't act fast, that void will be filled by someone far worse. Wouldn't be the first time.
Batman's a symbol of hope, and that is better than any army.
If Gotham can rally around him, right now, he's just a monster of the week. It's a good thing you gave this to me instead of the police. Could end up buried in some evidence locker and not on every screen in Gotham where it belongs.
Public attention, that's what brings down men like Falcone. Not a bullet.
Though after my story runs, he might get that too. I'll be seeing you, Bruce.
Venga.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
¡Qué guapo! Eso nunca se les han ocurrido en las pelis y los juegos, ¿eh? Que el propio Batmóvil tenga un modo de... pues eso, de camuflaje y que siempre utilice el mismo coche. Siempre lleve el Batmóvil encima. ¡Qué bueno, chaval! Esto me ha encantado. Skyline Club, 21 y creo que había un glitch porque salía el edificio cortado por la mitad.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone.
Vale.
Good point of entry.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh. You're cute.
So, you alone?
Not anymore.
¡Hala! ¡Qué cebao! ¡Qué cebao! ¡Qué graciosa! Y no sé qué. ¿Estás sola? Ya no. ¡Oh, qué buena! Joder.
You make your round? Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
¿Qué es esto?
Nothing here.
Vale. Entonces, ¿para qué me marcas que el descubrir?
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
Vale, arriba.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Ah, qué bueno. Vale. Siguiente. ser divertido. Si lo hago bien, esto va a ser divertido. Vale. Disca. Vale. ¿Quién me queda? Ese señor. Ah, esto, vale. No, me falta uno.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Sí, pues contra la barandilla.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
A ver qué tal ha quedado la cosa. ¿Cómo me maten? ¡Hostia! ¿Se la ha quitado? 2 por 1.
Goddamn circus freak!
Tontos.
Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here! I want Gotham! And... the hell?
Es muy tonto. ¿Para qué ves la foto? Pues sí, va a funcionar.
Get your goddamn hands off of my suit! You know who my lawyer...
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
What?
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
¿Me he matado a mí mismo? Venga, hasta luego, Mari Carmen. Ay, qué fuerte. Venga.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Ahora sí.
You've lost, Falcone.
I can go a few more rounds. All right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
Casi fuera bonito. ¿Qué más?
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal, because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning. Oh, wait. Christ almighty.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the
Perdona.
Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Hostia, qué bueno, ¿eh? Qué forma de darle la vuelta a la tortilla.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Qué bueno. Terminar aquí el capítulo, ¿no? Porque es un momento bueno para terminar. No lo vamos a negar.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club,
Ahora no hay subtítulos.
a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and a stunning expose by Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about: the Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands with Carmine Falcone, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We've never had and never will have connections to organized crime.
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
Saga.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Hostia, habrán dejado en todo lo alto, qué bueno. O sea que entonces Alfred sí sabía toda la cosa. Es que a ver, Alfred lo tiene que saber. Episodio 1, Reino de las Sombras. Defendiste a Harvey frente a Falcone. Yo y el 67,1%. Vamos a actualizarlas a ver ya a día de hoy. Sí, vale. Tú y el 85,4% de los jugadores le dieron una cita a Vicky para su historia y le dijeron que la historia de la corrupción de los Wayne es falsa. Vaya hombre. Tú y el 48,7% de los jugadores le rompieron violentamente el brazo al tirador de los muelles y se aseguraron de que nunca más pueda volver a coger un arma. Pero bueno, estaba ahí ajustado, ¿eh? Aquí le diste a Falcone datos. Tú y el 27,6% de los jugadores le dieron la información sobre Falcone a Vicky Dell en lugar de a Gordon. Vale. O sea, todo el mundo le dio a Gordon la información. ¿Cómo lidió Batman con Falcone al final? Tú y el 82% de los jugadores se contuvieron e integraron a Falcone a la policía sano y salvo. Bueno. Pues estas son las estadísticas. Vamos a ver el próximamente en... Y lo dejamos. 2 horitas y 20 casi. Muy bien. Buen directillo.
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets.
Alfred siempre ha sabido más de lo que calla.
I would never betray them. Your parents were good people, Bruce, no matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
That scoop you brought me on Falcone helped me more than you could possibly know. I owe you one.
I'm sure Falcone's taken harder beatings in the past. Hopefully this one knocks something useful out of him.
Hell of a view.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find the truth.
Muy buena la historia.
Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Sigue las aventuras de Batman, donde quiera que se vendan cómics o libros. Vale. Pues hasta aquí el directo de hoy. La verdad es que fijaros que no tenía, a ver, ¿cómo decirlo? No sabía cómo habían enfocado el tema de esta primera temporada, porque sé que la segunda, evidentemente, pues tiran de Joker, ¿no? Que es, digamos, un recurso fácil. Pero fíjate, es algo que nunca había visto yo en la historia de Batman. A lo mejor los cómics sí se habían surgido. Pero eso, que de repente todo lo que sabemos sobre la familia Wayne no es verdad, que eran corruptos, que toda o la gran mayoría de su fortuna pues fue amasada a base de tratos sucios. Y la verdad es que es una historia muy muy interesante. Bravo, Telltale. Qué pena que este juego, o bueno, esta franquicia os llevará a la ruina, pero bueno. Mañana, como ya os he dicho antes, mañana seguiremos alrededor de las 6:30, ¿vale? Con el capítulo 2. Y cada día haremos uno, como hacíamos también con los capítulos de Walking Dead. Y eso, y el miércoles habrá directo doble, como ya os he dicho. Tendremos el ratillo del capítulo, que más o menos terminará sobre las 9:05, perfecto, tengo una hora para cenar y para prepararme. Y luego ya a las 10, si es un poquito antes, o si no, igual la hora que lo pienso el miércoles y luego lo empiezo antes, para que igual no me pille tan a desmano. Pero vamos, lo dicho, lo diré. Que eso, que el miércoles empezaré un poco antes y puedo a las 6 en vez de a las 6:30 para terminar antes, y luego a las 10 tendremos el State of Play de eso. De Play 5 y eso. Y nada más, poco más que deciros, que como siempre gracias a los que habéis estado en el chat, a los que os habéis pedido, gracias por todo. Si habéis llegado por casualidad al canal o lo que sea, tanto de Twitch, pues bueno, podéis seguirme o podéis también echar un vistazo al canal de YouTube. Y nada, muchas gracias y nos vemos mañana. Adiós.